welcome to another episode of FTB Infinity Evolved Skyblock with Arturio Emerys. So, since last you've seen, I finished improving these niter wart spores to 10-10-10 and propagated them, and it really didn't take that long, 20-30 minutes maybe with the watering can. So, and that was to get them from, they were just one or two improvements past 555 to get them to 10-10-10 and to get them to spread to a 9x9 plot was, call it 30 minutes. So that just lets you know just how powerful that watering can is and how much it can help you if you can get it as early as possible when you're doing Pam's Harvest Craft. Now, I made the mistake of waiting until I pretty much had already made all the seeds and already improved them to 10-10-10. If I had known how useful it was, I would have gone through that, the NEI tree, and I would have figured out the absolute shortest route to get to every ingredient necessary to make it, and I would have done that. That's how important it was. Okay. Okay, yeah, 5 full stacks. If they're all fully mature and I harvest all of them, it should get 5 full stacks, which is 80 pieces of glowstone. Very nice. So what I want to do now is I want to try to get some of the witchery trees, because I need to do at least a little bit of witchery in order to progress in Botania. So let's see, I need to make some Mutandis. And for Mutandis, I need Exhale of the Horned One, Mandrake Root, which I don't have Mandrake Root, Eggs, which I have in plenty. The problem with this is, I think the Witch's Oven is harder to make than I thought. Like, this is it here. It takes Mana Steel, which is fine. You know what? I may be in a little bit of a catch-22 here. Yeah, I've got to do Thaumcraft before I can do Botania, or not Botania, Witchery. So let's put that away and let's go look at some Thaumcraft. There's a Thaumometer, which I don't. Oh, okay, I have 2 of them. I don't really need because I've already kind of scanned everything. And then scribing tools. Do I have scribing tools? Yep, more scribing tools. All right, so what I need to do is I need to look in the Thaumonomicon and I need to start doing some research. Uh-oh. Which one did I click on? Advanced node tapping. All right. I was actually just trying to scroll there. I wasn't really trying to hit that. Okay, that's not a bad place to start. So the way you do this, if you've never done Thaumcraft before, is you open up your Thaumonomicon, and there's all these various tabs. And some of them overlap a little bit. So you may see things that show up in one area that'll also show up in other areas. Okay. But the basic stuff is in the first tab here. And that's usually where you want to start. And you'll start with a few things that you already have the lore for, like this here. Some of which may or may not apply in a Skyblock world. So let's try something else. Knowledge is power. All right. Okay, this one should be a little easier. Now, as I've said before, I usually use websites that will tell you the optimal path to go to get from one research topic to another. To go from, or I'm sorry, these are aspects. So to get from this aspect to that aspect to that aspect, you have to link them up to complete this little mini game, okay? And so this is Ordo, this is Cognito, and this is Census. Okay, This is why most of this is going to happen off camera. It's because this takes forever. All right, census, air volatus, and then modus. We'll link those. And then these ones over here, all right, that was a pain. Part of the reason I'm going to do this off camera is because I think this is going to be fairly profanity laden, and while I may swear a little bit, I'm trying real hard not to drop F-bombs in this, and this makes it a little tough. I still don't have that one, which is probably Aurum. Okay, now they're at least telling me, they're showing what makes up. So that first research I did gave that. But the problem is I don't have Aurum. So for this one, I'm not going to be able to do all of it, but I'm going to be able to do some of it. Precontatio. Actually, where do I want to start? Permutado, Ordo, Potentia, Instrumentum, Machina, shoot, I may have screwed this up. And this may work. All right. Modus to air. Air to lux. Lux to ignis. And then ignis to potentia should link to precontatio. Now the problem is that one, there's about three things it could be. It could be Gellum, which I don't believe I have Gellum. No. Yeah, Gellum would be... oh, I do have Gellum. Okay, so that's not Gellum. Yeah, it's probably Aurum. And pretty much the only way to get Aurum is to... kill a wisp and gather up the ethereal essence it drops and scan that. Or research it. So that may be why I couldn't research it, is it actually should be precontatio and air. Yep, Aurum, there it is. Yep, that was Aurum. All right, back in a minute. So this one's actually relatively simple. Oh, nope, that was... One of these is not linked. Oh boy. Ugh. See, this is the problem, is the website I'm using is for several different versions of Thaumcraft, and over time, the recipes for Thaumcraft have changed. So something is not linked, and I can't tell what's not linked. Like these are linked, and I can tell it's linked up here to here, and I'm pretty sure it's linked there to there. These two are linked. I don't think that's linked. All right, back in a minute. Okay. I think this will work. I hope this will work. There we go. Once you have the proper version of Thaumcraft, then the research websites work properly. I will need a deconstruction table. Oh, did I? No, I didn't do it twice. Deconstruction table. Okay. Cognito goes to Spiritus, and then that goes to Victus, which goes to Modus. That did not link, did it? Not Modus, Mortis. I'm wasting aspects here. I hate that. Okay, yeah, that linked. And then Perditio goes to Permutato, to Ordo, and then Instrumentum. There we go. So now I can make a deconstruction table. If I go look at that node again, it now tells you how to do it. So I need a table, some mana steel axe and pickaxe, and a thermometer, and now I can make a deconstruction table. So this will tell you what you do, or what it does, and how to make it. I have to do it in an arcane workbench. Okay, which I'm not sure I know how to do that, and that requires 20 Perditio. Let's see if I can figure out how to make an arcane workbench, which that's probably under here. Nope, not yet. Under Artifice, there it is. Arcane work table, just a table tapped with your wand. All right, let's see if I can do that real quick. Okay, I do have living wood, and I'm going to make a couple of these. Oh, let's try that again. Table. I'm put the living wood back. We'll put the table there, tap it with the wand, and now it's an arcane work table, and it automatically stuck my wand there. So if we check this again to make the deconstruction table, where did that go? Okay, that was back over here. Deconstruction table takes some mana steel, a table, and a thermometer. And do I have both thermometers on me? I don't. There, I'll need that one. And then I think it just takes an axe and a pickaxe and mana steel. Yeah. I probably don't have any mana steel made, so let's make some real quick. Let's see, yeah, I'll need, that's steel. Is that steel? That is steel. Where's my iron? There's iron. I think it'll take 6. I do have a fair amount of mana in there. All right. Now I'll need some living wood. I think that's enough. Mana steel pickaxe, mana steel axe, insufficient viz. Oh, okay. I'm short. I don't have my Perditio is not completely full on that wand. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to go downstairs to my where's my to where those aura nodes are and try to fill this wand completely. Because this is, you start off with such a crappy wand that it initially gives you a penalty to use this crappy wand. It takes 110% of what it would normally take. So Rather than taking 20 per decio, it wants probably 22 and a half, and I only have 20 in it, so. Now the fun part is trying to remember where the per decio is, so we'll fast forward. Wow, got it on the first try. Back in a minute once I'm back up top. Yeah, this is the underside of my glowstone farm. So that's what that's all about. Let's try this one more time. There we go. Deconstruction table. Now what this does is if you run out of aspects, you can feed stuff into this and it will break them down and it will give you aspects back, primal aspects, depending on what you put in it. Now there's a couple of things that it'll only give you, it'll always give you the same thing. But there's a couple of things that if you put it in, it'll give you one of any of the 6 primal aspects. And crafting tables are one of those. So there's air, and this is how you do it. You put the crafting table in, and it consumes it, and then you have to click on it to take that aspect, that research aspect. Now, with the modification to the way wood works, these are a little more expensive than they would be otherwise, but it's still probably cheaper than other methods. Okay. Now, we'll do one more research just to kind of show how this works, and then we will call it an episode. This is going to have to be so heavily edited, I don't even know how long this is run. Okay, node preserver, saving some for later. That's a good one to have. Master node tapping. I'll need to do both of these at some point, but for now, I'll just do saving some for later. Okay, let's give this a try. Aurum to precontatio to vacuos, and then famies, and in between them, victus. Now from lucrum, you need humanus with fabrico between them. Cognito, and then spiritus. There we go. So the node preserver, yeah, so this is basically telling you that for introductory wands, you can't preserve the node. You can drain it to 0 and damage it, and then that aspect will be gone forever. So with an iron and oak wand, I can't do it. That's why I need a gold-capped greatwood wand. But I will work on this off camera, doing all of the research as much as I can stand to do. And we'll talk some more about this later in the next episode. But Hopefully this hasn't been too derpy for you, and I hope it's been useful to you, and if it has, please leave a like on the video, and if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. And if you have any questions or comments, please leave them in YouTube, and I will answer them when I can. And if you have any tips or advice for Thaumcraft and Botania and Blood Magic, please leave them in YouTube too, because I could use all the help I can get. Anyway, thank you for watching. This is Arturio Emerys signing out.